Hello guys, welcome to my draw with me session. This time I had a notebook, it was plain and I wanted to do something on it. So here we are. So this notebook was actually like pretty plain. It looks nice on its own, but I was gifting it to someone and I didn't want it to seem a little like girlish or something. Like I wasn't sure because there's the pink and the gold. But yeah. Anyways, I wanted to like give them a piece of art as well, like, you know, like try out, make this notebook better, you know, try it out that way and see. So I did initially have like a pretty simple design going. It wasn't even going to like fill the whole notebook area, but I decided to go ahead and like when I got sketching, like, you know, ideas started flowing and then I was like, let me just do the whole thing. So yeah, here I am drawing some trees. I love drawing trees. It's so fun. Like I even painted our basement with trees in it. But the only thing is it's a bit difficult when you only have one colored pen and you want to do different layers. So I'm doing like the front ones right now and then I'm going to go ahead and do the back ones. Just a little tip, you always want to do the back ones first. And then the front ones. But again, because I only had one color that I was going with, it was a bit difficult. I think I did use different nib sizes to get like just a little bit of a different look. Or so you could, you know, differentiate between the different layers. But yeah, I didn't fill it up. I would have wanted to like fill it up with the trees, but again, I wanted it to look not like a blob of black ink. So yeah, here I am still making the trees. Yeah, I think the trees took like most of the time, as oh my god, you can hear the birds going crazy in the back. Y'all need to chill, okay? I am making a video and I'm making a voiceover. You guys need to stop screaming. Anyways, I'm still making the trees. Yeah, so initially I had forgotten about those little like sides. And then I was like, you know what, let me just go ahead and throw in a tree in each of those. And yeah. I wanted the cover to be something simple, but also something that looks nice. I didn't want to go like crazy and make like a freaking portrait or something like that. Like, you know, I wanted it to be like a universal, a pretty calm, a bit simple of a design. And I think like this was perfect for it. It turned out really nice, and now it's actually making me want to, you know, buy more notebooks that are a bit plain and like go ahead and like, you know, spruce them up a little bit. This did bring me back to the days that I used to actually like paint and draw and stuff. So I think I will be doing more of that over here, especially on this channel. I actually watched some of my old videos on my other channel in which I have like paintings and like giant like 20 by 30 paintings and other artwork on there. But I'm gonna start doing that here. So let's see how it turns out. But yep, here I am drawing in my mountains. In case you didn't know, there were mountains before. Yeah, so this is like drawing clouds is my favorite thing ever. I know I said that about the trees. But clouds are my favorite things to paint, not to draw, to paint. I love making the sky scenery. Oh my god, because you can do like so much even though you have the same three elements: the sky, the clouds, maybe a moon or a sun, stars, some little birds. But yeah, you can like make them different, you know, with the way that you make them, the way that you draw the clouds. Anyways, this eraser, you guys are probably like, what the heck is this girl doing? Like, does she not know how to use an eraser? This is a kneaded eraser, and it's to take out the little marks of the pencil without ruining your artwork, right? It's not so harsh. Plus, if you roll it on, it really nicely and faintly takes away the lead marks. So it was really nice. Like when I did it, I was like, oh my god, I can't see the pencil anymore at all. And like it didn't take off the ink of the pen. Typically, if you're like, you know, drawing and you paint over or mark over with your marker or a fine liner over pencil and you erase it to get the pencil out, the pen will get lighter. That did not happen because I was rubbing it off, you know, gently rolling the eraser. You have to have this eraser. It's amazing. And it's pretty cheap. It's not even that expensive. It's like $1 or something. You can probably get not a whole set, but I know Stedler has like a 3-pack of this kind of eraser and 2 other kinds for $1.50. Office Depot, you guys, Office Depot. I didn't get it from there, but y'all can go get it from there. Anyways, the mountains, obviously it's just like, you know, line art. It didn't look that nice. I have to go back in, put some like dimension, put some depth in it, you know, gotta add those thick strokes on my line art to give it some pop. So yeah, and this popping this like adding these dimensional strokes and shading, by the way, just changes your whole drawing. So do not ever miss out on this, unless you're obviously going for like a flat look. Then obviously it's fine, it's okay. But I was not going for a flat look. I did want my mountains to seem mountainous in a way. So yeah, so I did add the strokes here. I am planning out how I'm going to do the shading and if it's even going to look good. I wasn't set on them yet, so that's why I was just going over a pencil. I didn't want to commit to them. I had to see how it would look. And I love shading, so like the fact that I had to go in with a pencil first was like a new thing for me, but I just wasn't sure I wanted to go about it this way or not. So I had to try it out with a pencil first. And I did want to give it this scribbly look. So that's why I'm not like going in shading perfectly and like smoothly like I do typically. But I wanted this kind of a look, you know, like someone literally just sat down and took a pen and just drew this out on the notebook, you know, like me. But yeah, so hence the scribbles. Again, I'm going over the line art just to make it a little bit thicker, make it a little, I won't say 3D, but you know, to give it some kind of depth. Another thing I was really scared about was shading. So like more shading. I wanted to do it, but I was afraid. I was like, I don't know, like it could have like either ruined it, made it look bad, or it would have worked. So I wasn't sure. That was also like a hard part. I think you guys will see later on. I literally like sat down. I'm like, do I want to? Do I not want to? You know, these are just important decisions. You know, important decisions. But yes, I didn't talk about the little birds I drew, but oh my god. Again, I'm going to say I love drawing them in, but it's just fun. It's quick and easy, and it just adds to the whole scene. You know, now it's not just trees and a mountain. It's trees, mountain, and birds. like, you know, like it gives life to the whole thing. But yeah, we're going to move up a little bit closer towards the sky and do our clouds and moon soon. Same thing, you guys can see I'm doing with the clouds, adding in a bit more depth with the different strokes. And yeah. What do you guys think? Does it look nice like this? Do I need to color it in, or should I just leave it, you know? Let's not forget my sparkled stars. But yeah, I did want some sort of, you know, coloring in, and the white gel look was something that I really wanted on this cover for some reason. It was just part of the whole, like, you know, design that I had in my mind, or the overall look for the whole cover. So I went in, and I think that was a good decision, just to have a little pop of white, because everything else is already shaded with colors. There's no like actual white on there. So I went in and colored in the different clouds with my white Sakura Jelly Roll gel pens. Yeah, this took some time because the gel pen is, you know, like thin, and you want to color it in. The one, I guess not difficult, but like one setback of using a gel pen is that it will leave like tiny strokes. So where the gel isn't coming out of the pen, it will leave a stroke, and then you have to wait for this whole thing to dry and then go over it again, and then it leaves texture as well. So I just had to be careful that, like, in my first time that I was just doing it, I had to make sure that I was actually getting all of the gel ink come out of, you know, the pen. Because I think on one of the clouds that did happen to me. Yeah, I think right there. You can see this little gray area, because even though I went back and put it in, it lifts the ink up instead of setting it down. It's a little annoying, but yeah. Here is me filling in the moon and the stars with the perfect shade of gold that I found. That was a tool pen, again, from Office Depot. Yeah, I didn't want it to be gold, so that was just like a little light gold. Oh my god, here we are, you guys. This is me doing the shading that I was afraid to do. I was like, oh no, like what if it just makes it look bad? Because again, like, this is the first time I'm drawing on this cover. I don't know like how these markers that I'm using are going to look on that. This is a Tombow marker, by the way, in the gray shade, I think N95 or something like that. And yeah, so like initially there's barely any shade, and then I go back in and I fill it, because now I'm like, okay, it looks good. So I added a little bit of shade to the clouds. You can barely see it, but it's there. Like, it adds an effect even though you don't notice that it's there. So I went ahead and added some to the birds as well. And yeah, I think it turned out pretty good. It worked. And yeah, here it is, me signing it, and here's the final look, you guys. It looks really nice, and it's upside down. Yay. Thanks for watching, you guys.